Award season is underway and critics have spoken for last night's 2026 Critics' Choice Awards. The award show honors the best films, TV series, and actors from last year.
All right, I didn't watch, so Rachel is going to tell me everything I need to know. You too, if you didn't catch it. Rachel Krause joining us now to talk about the critics and who they say the best shows were this year, movies, surprises. So let's start with Best Actor and Actress winners. I don't know the answer to this.
Yeah, so Jessie Buckley won.
Oh, I love her.
Yes, we love to see her. She did a great job with Hamnet. And then Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme. For me, that was a bit of a surprise. I have maintained he did a very good job of playing that actor, but I wasn't here for the movie. You know, it was a lot. But a lot of people really liked it, and that's exactly what good film does, starts conversation.
So if you were surprised, who did you think was going to win?
You know, I don't know. There were some really strong folks up in there, and Leo DiCaprio never seems to win. But I thought perhaps Ethan Hawke might have. You know, it's hard to say with something like that. Yeah. It was a really, really big category, and I think a lot of people really could have been justified in winning that one.
Was Jacob Elordi not nominated for
supporting actor for Frankenstein?
And he did win.
He won. He won.
Handsome and talented. I love. Look at that. Look at that man.
Look at him, and you know it's a great thing when that mustache gets on TV. My God, look at it.
Okay,
Jessie Buckley has to pull up right next to him.
So what about TV? Any standouts? Who won first and foremost?
Adolescents Cleaned House for a limited series. We saw The Pit, of course, sweeping.
Which comes back this week.
The new
I only watched it because of this woman, by the way, and it is my favorite show maybe ever.
So good. And then The Studio for the comedy.
There
really weren't any surprises there. Nothing that I was really shocked by. Everything was pretty in line. I think everybody was pretty on The Studio, or at least I was. A lot of people really liked
The Studio.
I just can't get into it.
As someone that lived in Hollywood and had meetings with some of these execs, no, I'm serious. It felt so real. A lot of them are that clownish. I'm sorry to say.
Really? It's that outlandish.
Yes, a lot of them are in there specifically to just be able to mesh with the stars, so to speak. So they'll do some pretty outlandish things just to place themselves on set. So it felt very on point to me.
That's a good take. So anything surprised you about the night?
Yeah, I thought what was really interesting was what we saw with a lot of the different film awards that came out. It was really quite split between three movies kind of throughout the night. We saw Frankenstein being a big winner, which I think surprised a lot of people, not me. I thought it was a great movie.
Probably my favorite film of the year.
Really?
I loved it.
It was very, very, very
well done.
Good. And I thought kind of unexpected because they sent it out to a theatrical release and then they brought it into Netflix, and it kind of it didn't really come out during spooky season. It didn't really come out during award season. It kind of came out at a strange time, and not a lot of people watched it. And I thought it was really fantastic. It was really good. And hopefully a lot of people will now. So a lot of, we saw a handful of awards go to Frankenstein. We saw a handful of awards go to Sinners, which had come out, again, at a strange time of the year. And a lot of critics were really kind of awful about Sinners when it first came out. We saw the Variety article being really weird about, it was a box office success. And they were like, do box office numbers mean anything? And it was kind of a weird shot at the folks who were making that.
I love that Chelsea Handler said something about it.
Immediately called it out. Yes,
good
exactly.
For her.
So, and then, of course, one battle after another, we saw... taking a lot of awards.
I'm right there with you.
I watched 20 minutes of it and
So it does get better. The first 20 minutes I felt like it was a spoof, but it gets better.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
But I only saw 20 minutes, but those 20 minutes were terrible.
Yes.
Did you like it?
I liked it. But again, it was, was it my favorite movie either? No, it wasn't. No. But
the beginning is rough, in my opinion. I'm right there with Alex.
Well, you see why I didn't finish it.
Yes,
and I get stop it. Go take care of a crying baby or something, and me and my husband were like, do we want to even keep watching? We're like, no. Yeah. And we didn't.
I totally understand that. Before we let you go, you have 30 seconds. Golden Globes is this weekend. Any predictions?
Yay. Absolutely. I think Nikki Glaser is going to kill it as the host. I think it's going to continue to be a very chaotic night, which is what we have come to expect from the Golden Globes. I think we're going to need a lot of uncomfortable humor, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I think we're going to see another touching tribute to Rob Reiner like we saw last night, which was really special. And I am really excited to see what they pick for a lot of the winners for film and for, for comedy and for drama. I thought Hamnet was going to be a bigger winner. I'll be very interested to see if they kind of continue on this trend and what they're able to narrow it down to between Frankenstein, Sinners, One Battle After Another. If we're going to see other movies like Sentimental Value coming into the picture, if we're going to see things like Bugonia kind of being a bigger factor. I'm really excited to see what happens.
And I know you're pulling for Ariana Grande for...
Girl, no. We love her, but no.
All right. Go Wicked.